Now then, if in a 5-minute thing, I've got a quick encore. Okay, quick encore. Who would like to get a diploma in psychology in 4 minutes? In 4 minutes, right? Good, you want? Yes, right. So in 4 minutes, we're going to gallop our way through the whole subject of psychology as taught me by my wife, so that you can go home and be devastatingly effective. So we're going to do it really fast. So it's G.R.I.N, okay? G.R.I.N. It stands for something. G.R.I.N stands for something. Okay, so G stands for goals. So can you and your patients or your friends, have you got any shared goals? And the thing about goals also is never accept, like, I would like to lose weight. Always find out what difference would that make to your life. What difference would weight loss make to your life? And get people to imagine a new life. And I'm playing with grandchildren, I'm wearing fashionable clothing, I'm breathing better. Because if you imagine a better future, you're far more likely to make it happen, if you can really imagine it. So that's G. The toolkit stands for resources. I used to think that patients were a blank slate waiting for my wisdom. They weren't. Each of us, as we get older, we have resources. We know stuff. We've done stuff before that has worked. Have you lost weight before? How did you do it? How did you feel? Is anybody at home up for helping you? Who's doing the shopping? Who's doing the cooking? These are potential resources that I wasn't using. Next. The ruler stands for increments. So many people have goals to write a book, to do a marathon, but they never do it. But I get my patients to commit to one agreed small step. Maybe it's giving up sugar or biscuits, but just before you leave the room, what will you do? What would be the first thing that you might do, an increment? Because every journey is made up of steps, really, and those small steps count. Increments. Finally, and Jen thinks this may be the most important thing, notice what works and reflect upon it. In medicine, we tend to reflect on misery and pain and depression and how depressed are you and how bad is the pain. But how about in clinical medicine, we start reflecting on what works from a patient perspective and do more of it. Noticing, very powerful. So there you have, I think that was 4 minutes, something like that. The whole of psychology, congratulations, because you've all got diplomas, and behavior change, so important, chronic disease, and it helps in the idea of choice, really, in the choices people make. Thank you so much. Thank you.